didn't work that time.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. There's the pick. Johnson for three. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Jackson kicks to Harris. A floater. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got his third rebound tonight. Smith drives in. Can't get it to go. And the Pistons now going the other way. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And it wasn't a matchup they fared well in last year, as they just couldn't figure this team out.
0-2 for them in this matchup last year, Greg. Both teams.
Look at that.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Shots good by Baines.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Harris. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Harris has got 7 points.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Detroit making a switch here. Sessions is checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Muhammad's checked in. Sessions passes to Baines. Jackson has the open look. Off target from three-point range. Smith against Jackson. Jang a screen. For three, Smith. He got it up that time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Palace, let's give it up.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. A different look here for Detroit. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Tolliver. Tyler Zeller comes in for Morris, and it's Jackson in for Sessions. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Towns. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Muhammad. And Smith subbed in for Martin. On the court for Minnesota, Smith in a two-guard. David Lee is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Gorgie Dang, and it's Rubio in at the point guard. Smith dishes to Jang. Back to Smith. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Smith's got 33 points.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Palace, let's give it up for your auto motion.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Tolliver comes in for Aaron Baines, and Tobias Harris subbed in for Zeller. Smith outside. Down low, and stolen by Drummond. And here we go, the Pistons fast break. Meeks leading the charge. Jackson kicks to Meeks. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Drummond. Pass to Meeks. 6 on the shot clock. Harris. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on David Lee.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Smith. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Jackson passes to Tolliver. Puts it up from 15. They grab their own miss. Drummond, money!
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch!
And Rubio kicks to Smith. Bullseye!
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
I really agree, but it has to happen on every possession. They need points every trip.
23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's Smith missing. The Minnesota Timberwolves come into this one after the win against Boston. Now here's Jackson. Drummond with a screen on Rubio. It's Jackson with the drive. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with the
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Phoenix Suns. The Suns coming into this one following a loss to Indianapolis. That game was a shootout. Defense will be the key tonight for them to bounce back with a win. Last time out for them, Freak set a career high in points. He's shown glimpses of what he's capable of before. Shaq, was his outburst a one-time thing, or can we expect more of that from him?
You know, he's a smart player. You know, the last game he had a matchup he felt he could exploit, and he made the most of it. You know, I saw his coach on the sideline calling plays. He was waving his coach off saying, no, this guy's barbecue chicken. I'm going to take him to the hole. He has a lot of tools, and I think he can do this more often. But